Hello, welcome back to the Flux campaign. Last time we left off, our group had a bit of a time to get acquainted with a couple of new additions to the Flux population. Unfortunately, George, the lizard man, was killed by an assassin sent from another world, who turned out to be an undead Gensai. Now we are with our party as they make a decision if they will revisit the undead world or if they will continue on a different path. I am your DM tonight, and my name is Steve.
Jackie, I play Silva, a gnome ranger, with her beast companion, white tiger, Snowflake.
Tony, I play a changeling sorcerer. Yeah.
This is Charlie. I play the Goliath Barbarian Cuddle Captain Bardus.
Eric, I play the Orc Hatin, even if it's a little tiny baby, Paladin Lokar, Orcbane.
I am Dominic. I play the Elf Cleric Norin, who just sees a lot of medical malpractice everywhere now.
But you're
the reason
that
for
does
it.
damage.
Well, yeah, but you guys are the ones that stick your hands into open sores with flippin' poison.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You're
about
the
that.
one that's like, let's cure poison with fire.
It burns it away. I'm a doctor.
Dom,
I mean-
all of your characters tend to blend together. All of them turn into pyromaniacs at some point.
Well, this is a healing pyromaniac.
Oh, that's the difference.
It's holy fire.
Wait, are you a battle mercy? Is that what this is?
I am no, it's I was gonna say angel of death, but battle mercy is fine too.
There you go.
Battle Mercy of Fire. Alright. So, we left off with the group having unmasked the assassin who turned out to be an undead Gensai, who then, I believe, self-destructed in a manner? Killed himself, burned himself alive, whatever, to not be caught. And Snowflake and Puck had been poisoned by his knives. Puck got the lesser restoration from Kickass, the on-hand healer, and Snowflake had yet to have been healed. That was around midday, so we will pick up at the evening of the same day. And I will assume that the party is probably congregated at like the tavern or something to discuss the day's events.
So we knew that the world. So we know that one world that we had come from, where I have the whistle, that there was a lot of Gensai there, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just forgotten that was the fact.
Shit's whack, yo.
That's
Alright.
That's
maybe
what
we
that's
need-
Norin's
proclamation.
No, it's not. No, it's what he says. It's his. I'm trying to think of the word. His summation of the day.
Catchphrase.
No, just how he's summarizing the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess if we're all kind of drinking at the tavern, look, I go, well, I guess it's about time we go back to that undead world.
Do
Cleanse
we
it
even
with
have a
holy fire.
choice?
Well, we have the merit of choice. I feel like there's a higher power dictating us that will tell us to go to that other world. Gotta break that fourth wall occasionally.
Is that power Narak?
Yes, that power is Narak. I just feel that maybe this is a sign that we need to head back to that area and maybe put some cleansing rain down upon that area and see if, or maybe see if it's had any changes. I fear for the worst with the undead that were ransacking that entire territory.
It couldn't have gotten better. I tell you that. I agree.
Not usually when there's undead involved.
Were there actually undead there? I can't remember.
We fought a few of them.
We burned a few of them.
We had to. Radiant light and all.
I don't remember.
I myself am eager to fight more of these undead creatures.
Yes, they were quite sporty when we were there last. It should be good to kill some more.
Not much of a challenge, but I'm curious. More of these Gensai, as they're called.
Yes. Well, the Gens. Yes, I mean what we ran into there seemed to be of the same sort that we had seen on the planet. Yes, I suppose they've called themselves Gensai. We saw the one that seemed to have fire about him, and then this one. This was water, right, Steve?
I think this one was air.
Oh, okay. This one seemed to have a different make, but still seemed to be very of the same ilk.
Elemental.
But if we're going to another, if we're going back to this planet, knowing that there are undead there, we should look and see if there are any stores here of holy water or things we can use to cast radiant light upon these creatures when we kill them. I almost said murder.
Well, is that all that works on
Re-murder?
them?
What'd you say, Tony? You were like far away.
Is that all that works on them? Radiant lights. Yeah.
Well, from everything I've learned with my battles with the undead, without radiant, it's without the damaging holy light, they tend to like to come back and haunt you in the future as well.
This entire time I've been staring at Lokar because, Anoran's essentially just this giant walking source of radiant light. I'm like, hey.
Well, but
Hey.
We should just
I
send
appreciate
you.
it. I have radiant. I have the ability to cast radiance. You obviously have the ability to cast radiance, but we have people that can
I
fight
do
with our
anti-radiance.
Sure, but we have other people that if we can get a source of radiant light into their weapons or into their grasp, then we may be able to actually stop these things easier.
Bardus points at Anoran. Well, his method's killed by fire. I'll hold it steady. I'm ready.
That is fine, but I'm even thinking for somebody like Silva, maybe if we can find some radiant oil, we can have her dip arrows and things in it that could help from a distance.
Well, I mean, if we want to just gather it with some water, I think I could bless it, and it could be like holy water.
Well, holy water might be good, but also holy oil might be good to dip weapons and things like that in.
Get me a vat of oil, and I will bless the crap out of it.
I don't know if that's all it takes, but we can. Do we have a holy person other than Anoran in the city?
No, actually, we have no sort of priest or priestess in the city other than the cleric Anoran.
What is kick-ass?
Well, she's just a healer.
Oh.
Can we investigate a little bit around the city and see if we can pull some holy oil or anything, like from like a church or?
Yeah, I mean, you could always check out the church that Kick-Ass set up shop.
I still love that name. All right, you want me to roll an investigation?
I mean, I would like you to walk to the church.
Okay, yeah, that's my plan. Is I think that it's especially if it's evening, just in case we get directed that direction quickly, he'd probably at least make a trip over there to check it out.
So you just want to quick event this investigation?
Yeah, that's fine. And if anybody else was going to come with me, maybe Anoran or.
I would go to check on Snowflake.
I will check. I will check out the church.
All right. I will want investigation checks from Lokar and Anoran.
Okay. Ooh, I got a 7.
You found a toilet.
I think there's holy water in this toilet.
Well, I used up my nat 20 for the evening.
Oh, well,
hey,
okay.
This is not a bad time to nat 20 if it misses something.
You're nat 20'd in the church. Okay.
Damn right I am.
I was not expecting that.
You get hit by a beam of light.
A god literally points out where to go.
Yeah,
nice.
There's a holy hand comes down and goes, "Here is a vat of holy oil for you."
And you're all level 6 now.
I fist bump the holy hand.
The holy hand of Antonoth?
That's the grenade.
Fist bump.
Oh,
So
can we get a
Dom-
holy hand grenade of Antioch for the natural 20?
It's missing the
I
middle
am the
finger.
holy hand grenade of Antioch.
It's
Oh,
missing
shit.
the middle finger, so whenever it tries to count, it goes 1, 2, but not 4.
But not 3. Never.
God only counts 1, 2, 4, 5. That's it. There's no 3s in God's numerical.
So, Anoran, you actually find what used to probably be a small religious armory in the back of the cathedral in Flux. And in it you find a vat of oil with a sword in it.
Ooh.
I got the sword.
Someone just quenched it.
Yeah, apparently.
You pick up the sword, you pull it out of the oil, and as you pull it out, you can see that the blade starts to glow with radiant energy.
Oh my god, I'm getting such a divine feeling.
Do you
Sure.
use sword? Anoran, do you use swords?
I have a longsword. That's my main weapon, actually.
Great, then perfect. Because I can make my sword holy.
All right, so
I mean, I don't
I mean-
think the dipping it in would last very long. So
So yeah, Anoran, this is going to be a radiant longsword.
nice.
So it deals radiant damage.
when he pulls it out, all the ladies swoon.
Yes.
Nothing. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
No, that was
I am a holy man. I am not so vulgar. Thank you very much.
Oh, that was
God.
Eric talking. That was nowhere near Lokar. Lokar's not that far.
Also, the oil in the vat is also blessed.
So,
I go. Is Lokar still in the church? He's still in the church, or is he? Or is he?
yeah, I'd
Yeah,
still be there.
he's still in the church.
Is he saying? Is he commenting on how nice a pew it is? How all the pews are nice.
Well,
What-
his 7. What his 7 got him was that some kid had left one of those Sunday school coloring books of
Oh God!
like Noah and the Ark, David and Goliath.
You just hear him flipping books, going garbage, garbage, garbage.
Yeah, basically.
I don't know if Lokar. I don't know if this will solve all of our problems, but I just found a giant vat of holy oil, and it's pretty freaking blessed.
Holy oil of Antioch! Is there
Yeah.
like? I just want. If there's bottles around, I'd like to just start scooping it into bottles.
Let's see. Are you guys that lucky?
Let's say it's
No, you are not that lucky.
Ugh. Well, Kick-Ass has to have some sort of vials. I mean, she's a healer.
suppose.
Somebody that's
You know-
forsaken to... Hell, I'll go to the freaking tavern and just get like flasks or something and start filling it with holy oil.
There's an alchemist.
Oh, that's true. Is there an alchemist?
Filbert.
Filbert.
There is
I'd go
an
see
alchemist.
Filbert and go get some glasses from him. Like I'd say like 5.
He does not have any glasses as he broke all of his that aren't in current use.
God damn it, Steve! Stop stopping me!
It's not Steve, it's Filbert.
But
The DM is supposed to say yes, not no. He's out. He broke them.
he offers you these
grenades
that can be filled with the oil.
Holy
Okay, I'm
grenades.
just
Okay, fine.
I'm just imagining him just handing him fragment
Nope.
grenades.
Fresh out of glass vials, but here's some fucking grenades.
Don't pull.
Just make sure you count correctly.
How many does he hand us?
He hands you 5 grenades.
Okay. And I will fill them up and then keep them with me to hand out when we get there.
All right, and before you leave, he tells you that these have a counter of 5 seconds, so definitely throw them on 3.
They're time detonated?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
you pull
I have
the pin,
to-
pull the pin, and pray. And after 5 seconds, you finish the
You
prayer.
must count to 3, not to 4. 5 is right out. And
Yes.
2 shall only be counted when then proceeding to 3. Got it.
Yes.
I understand the directions.
All right, there you go. You got grenades.
Oh, spiritual weapon is force damage. Damn it. I've been looking at that for 10 minutes trying to figure that one out. All right, then I'd probably head back to the tavern and say, all right, I've got some equipment for us tomorrow in case things get real dicey.
I follow him back.
Oh,
Ah.
and Anoran's got a holy sword.
It's so holy, guys.
We found it in a vat of oil, or he found it in a vat of oil.
Looks
So
cool.
flippin' holy.
So
Does it do any tricks?
I hold it up, and you can just
Like
feel the
explode
divine
into
radiance.
fire? It was in a vat of oil. Can it go in flames?
We're not going to burn the holy oil until we get like to some undead.
So I mean, let me get this straight. You found a sword in a church sitting in oil?
Yes, it was soaking up the holiness. So holy.
Huh.
So we're waiting for tomorrow to go? Because I'm ready to go right now. And Noran's getting awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could go now. I didn't know if anybody would want to sleep before we go.
I don't even know what day it is anymore.
Before we go, since it's still, I would rather go in the morning because I want to cast a couple of spells into my ring of spell storing, and then go out fresh in the morning.
Oh my god, I remembered he got that.
Wait, what?
I have a ring of spell storing, and
Nice.
yeah, and I want to cast a couple spells into it so we can have it for just in case. But that will use my spell slot, so I want to cast them, go to sleep, get out in the morning.
I mean, I feel like just in case, it might be better if we just got some sleep. I could use a little bit of rest. I blew a couple tricks trying to catch that assassin. So,
All right, I'm gonna cast.
you broke up, Dom.
Sorry, 1 second.
I'm going
going
to
I'm gonna cast protection from evil.
That seems like a good spell to have in the ring.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's like a nightlight for you, huh?
He wants to stop the darkness from touching him again at all costs.
Well, basically, I can against undead. I can specify a creature type like undead and give them and touch a person, and then say, anybody who's attacking, this guy has disadvantage. So if our very affectionate barbarian goes into a horde of them, I can just say, hey.
For a hug?
The best part is how long it took Dom to find the word for that.
Yeah, I cast that in there 3 times. And I'm going to cast second level cure wounds. So I'll have 3 protection from evils and 1 cure wounds in there at second level.
Protection from evil is a first level spell?
Yeah.
Damn. I need to
Sure.
bring a spell casting.
I mean, I think it was one of the loots you gave out when you were
It probably
DMing.
was. I just now really wish as a paladin I had one. I could do a lot of good with one of those.
All right. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to do the night before heading out tomorrow?
I've just been wanting to stop by Theos.
Okay.
Just, and we're all going to bed.
Ah, Puck. Good to see you.
Hey, I just wanted to give this to you. I'm checking left and right. No one's around, right?
No, it's just you and me.
There you are. We got this when we were on the little Christmassy snow winterland, and I hand Theus the large diamond. I didn't tell the others about this.
His eyes light up. Aha.
I thought you'd
Excellent,
like it.
Puck. Excellent. We will put this aside for when we get back to our world and we can start up that old shop we were talking about.
All right, that's all. I just wanted to give it to you because you've been the one holding on to these.
Well then, yes, I will keep it safe here. I've got some business to attend to. Unfortunately, I will not be able to join you on your next adventure.
All right. Good luck on it. Have a good night.
Be safe, Puck.
All right, and then I go to whatever room I have.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything the night before?
Silva's gonna stay in the church with Snowflake and Kickass. And I don't know what Kickass is willing to let Silva do, but either trying to figure out like that lesser restoration, like what she did for Puck, or at least staying with Snowflake, a little bit of both.
All right. She'll tell you the secret for you to practice it. All right. What you need to do is you need to touch the intended party that you want to heal. You need to touch them.
Willing to attend a party.
Willing. And then you just send them all your thoughts and prayers.
Silva rolls her eyes, but tries it.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. Okay. If you say so.
Okay.
So she'd probably do that. What would it take to get exhausted? Or, well, to not, I guess, what's the limit of then staying up late or...
I think you have to be awake for 24 hours.
A lot of
It
thoughts
will
and prayers.
get you will get you a level of exhaustion. There are other things that can, but if you go 24 hours without a long rest,
Sure.
you get a level of exhaustion.
Right. I would say that if you wanted to not get a level of exhaustion, you need to rest for at least, I'm going to say 6 hours.
Okay. Then I'll make sure I get the 6 hours somewhere in there.
All right.
And then are you going to have kick-ass heal?
Oh yeah,
Snowflake
the first
as soon as you get
thing, as soon as Kickass gets her spells back, if she could use lesser restoration on Snowflake. We're not in morning yet, but that's what I would want.
All right. Anyone else?
Nope.
Lokar goes to sleep after he drinks.
Anoran casts his spells and then goes into a trance.
Artist retires.
Again?
Bart is the champion retiring. All right.
Oh, yeah!
He even sleeps extremely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you feel me, brother?
Snap into a Slim Jim.
There's like 4 wrestlers, I think, in here that we're making fun of.
And
He has any night terrors? They must be intense.
All you just hear
The
from his
hell's
room
a
is
Slim-
from the top turnbuckle. Boom. Shh. Oh yeah, brother.
It's just a soundboard of wrestling like tropes.
Wow, what's going on? All right, yeah, we're done.
all right. Morning comes. Everyone is well rested except Silva. She is moderately rested.
Snowbush.
No bush.
Snowbush.
That's what it sounded like you said.
I said Silva.
Oh, I think you said I heard Snowbush.
Slobushka. Yes.
Long rest taken. Spells.
I feel so magical. All right. Silva, I want you to roll me a d20.
That's a D8.
Not a D8.
An 8?
Natural 20?
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know which side you were
Natural
looking
20.
at. You just picked it up. So natural 20.
Yeah. Am I adding
Nat-
anything?
Natural
What?
20. All right, natural 20. You sit beside Kick-Ass as she casts lesser restoration on Snowflake, and the necrotized flesh and fur around the wound begins to heal up slowly, and it seems like it's taking effect, but it's gonna take time to heal.
Okay. Anything I can tell about Snowflake's, I don't know, temperament or...
I mean, Snowflake is still kind of sick. I mean, it's going to take time to undo the damage from the poison, but it's not getting any worse.
Okay. Does that?
I would recommend leaving Snowflake behind.
Yes, I would definitely do that. Does the long rest and that heal hit points as well? So unpoisoned, I'm assuming.
I'm sorry?
Does the lesser restoration with the long
No,
rest?
lesser restoration does not heal hit points.
The long rest. When would like the poison have taken effect then? Where does Snowflake end up hit point wise?
Well, it doesn't heal hit points. It just no longer is getting hurt.
Right,
Snowflake.
what was the poison doing?
What was the
You
poison?
you don't know what the poison was doing.
Okay, hit point wise, so I know for stats.
Well,
I know
Snowflake's
that.
alive. There you go.
Okay.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Then yes, I will leave
There's
Snowflake.
Snowflake doesn't have a health bar that you could see.
Well, I do on my.
That's
sheet,
fine, but Silva doesn't either.
but- Okay, that's fine.
I just don't think Silva looks at Snowflake and sees a little red health bar above its head.
I'm assuming that you would leave it with Kick-Ass. Leave
Well, I would,
Snowflake with
yes.
Kick-Ass.
I was wondering where hit point wise I would leave. Okay.
I mean,
That's
for
fine.
right now,
If I'm
he's
not
alive
supposed
and
to-
with the healer. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
No, that's fine. Okay.
We'll let
Then
Steve
I would
figure
leave.
that out.
Okay, so
Yeah.
unpoisoned. I would leave. I was gonna say Snowbush.
No one knows this animal's name.
No, I'm pretty sure Jackie knows it. Well, I still thought he said Snowbush.
I totally did. Snowflake will stay in the church with Kick-Ass, and I will meet up with everybody else.
I go
All right.
down to the tavern, get some food.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go sit in the town center where that portal goes, just sit cross-legged as I finish my food.
All right, you get there and you see Narek is sitting laying across the center of the town square,
Laying across the center.
laying across the center in its otter body,
Hi there.
just
So
kind
many
of
puns.
chilling,
Mind if-
just kind
mind
of
if I-
chilling.
Sit next to you. I'm just gonna sit right here. I'll wait for everyone else.
Oh,
No, I'm not
okay.
gonna sit on you. I'm not gonna sit on you.
Okay, just watch my tail. Just watch my tail.
I'm not sitting
Thank
that
you.
close. I am gonna pet you though.
No.
It wasn't really an asking permission, but it tried to sound that way.
All right, everybody else. Anything you take care of in the morning before meeting in the town square?
Nah, I sleep in. Bartis sleeps in.
I'm gonna head down.
Make good berries.
I say a quick morning prayer and get my spells for the day.
All right. Eventually, everyone but Bartis makes their way down to the town square. Bartis is still sleeping.
Oh.
And Narek looks around and goes, "Oh, okay. Is this everyone for today? Where are you trying to go to today?"
I thought Bartis was coming. And I'm just gonna yell, Bartis!
I'm not sure. Like I think
Let me
he's
see
in the
if I
brick building.
hear over the wrestling memes in my sleep.
Just throw one of those grenades. That'll get his attention. Don't do that.
A nice hearty 10 perception.
Super hard.
That's average. That's fair enough. You hear, you're dreaming and you see a wrestler, and all of a sudden Lokar's voice is coming through his mouth, going, "Bartis, are you coming?"
Whoa, what kind of dream am I having?
Whatever dream you want, I guess.
PG-13. I don't know where if I'd be able to see if I looked out the window, but crap, I'm late. I will clamor together whatever clothing and items that I grab as quickly as I can and make my way out.
Okay. Everyone sees Bartis start to rush out from the front of the castle. I assume he has room in the castle, so
Mhm.
Everyone
Yep.
sees Bartis start to clamber and rush out of the front entrance of the castle.
Like putting on pants and throwing my backpack on and everything.
This is a new view of him I've ever seen.
Less close?
Well, I was more so just thinking like just the eagerness of like running towards us, like, and also like him tripping as he tries to pick up stuff.
I'm coming.
Gross. Yes, I think we Narek, we want to head to the the Genasi world with the undead.
Oh, you want to go back to that world that was hard to keep you in? The one filled with the really negative energy that was trying to eat my strength.
At this point, I don't think that we have any choices, and we've already had one of their kind invade our area, so we need to find out what's going on.
Yes, I agree. I'll do my best to give you as much time as I can in that world, then.
Well, but you're stronger than you were before, so hopefully that helps. And if you can drop us closer to that city, that would probably help too.
Well, this is true, but if they're sending people here, then they are also growing stronger. But I will do my best. And Narek just kind of starts to focus. You see, I think we decided he was a river otter or something like that.
I don't remember. That was last week.
I mean, Sarah's not here to school us on otters
Nope.
right now.
It's
Sea
whatever
otter.
otter you want to imagine.
I'm imagining a river otter then. Slender, brown with a white underbelly.
I would
Desert
imagine
otter.
that Narek is just some form of green, like
Just
a
so you know-
spirit entity.
That's still awkwardly like descriptive. So this podcast brought to you by National Geographic.
I read a lot of Ranger Rick as a kid. Okay, so Narek stands on his little back paws, waves his little front paws up, and starts to focus, and a portal starts to open in the town square.
Lokar walks in.
Am I not in the center? of
Norrin
it?
walks in.
Damn. I thought it was going to be right here. I get up and go.
Silva reluctantly walks in.
You thought the portal was going to form underneath you and just take you automatically?
Yeah. I was
No,
getting
you
that.
gotta
Yes.
walk this time.
It's happened quite a few times where I'm just standing there and I just go.
That's because the DM gets
Expecting that.
impatient.
Bartis finishes getting dressed and steps through.
I just like the thought of Bartos walking through a portal, still putting his arms in a sleeve or something.
I'm here, guys.
I imagine him putting his leg through a pant leg to get his...
Yeah, like doing
Pants
that
on.
awkward like hop while you're trying to move and put pants on, but he does it through a portal, so it's an interdimensional pants putting on.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. That is exactly what is going on now.
No pants putting on.
Yeah, where you like,
No, I
okay.
understand it.
Then half the pair of pants stays in the other world.
and then you fall over on your face, and
We're
They're
giving
a lot
ideas.
softer in this universe.
Just giving some ideas. That's all.
All right. Everyone arrives back into the alien world where the sky is red, the grass and trees are petrified and dead.
I didn't know the sky was red.
Oh yeah, that was mentioned last time too. I think Bartis took notice of that because he climbed the mountain and looked over the horizon.
Yes. Oh, it's like being home again. Oh. I tore my pants.
So,
Are we near the city at least, or?
yes, this time you appear on the path leading through the farms just outside the small Gensai city that you visited last time.
I'm not going to draw my weapon, but I'm going to be on guard just in case the city was like invaded in the time we've been gone.
Right. As you look around your surroundings once you exit the portal, you notice it looks like the blight has spread a bit further into the farmlands, but there's no sign of undead wandering the farms.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there was an undead here. I couldn't remember. Sorry.
I mean, it's been a long time since we've been to this planet. I'm not going to argue with that. All right, so yeah, Lokar will basically just start like walking towards the city, but keeping a keen eye to see if there's anything undead wise.
Go
Kind of
see.
just, I think Norin just walking with this holy symbol in hand, and his sword drawn, his holy sword drawn.
And I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to turn to the group and do one of those like awkward hand signals where it's like everybody like put my fingers near my eyes and go like everybody watch me, point towards the city, kind of make motions with my hand to say scan the environment, and then like drop my fist and point and start walking towards the city.
And Norin just stares
Taking
blankly and
this
is like,
very
"What?"
seriously. Shh. Let's go to the city.
Why didn't you?
But
why didn't
just
you
in
say that?
case, there could be undead anywhere.
Can't you tell that?
Yeah, but that costs things.
Okay,
Nothing's
I guess we awkwardly shuffle
It's
after him.
it's very short. It doesn't go very far. I really need to be seeing something to know if it's undead.
Alright, so everyone starts doing the awkward shuffle with Lokar towards the city. Keep an eye out on your surroundings.
I'm just going towards the center of the city, and I'm gonna look like a water Gensai.
Okay, you disguise yourself as a water Gensai. You've got the bluish, green tinged skin. Your hair is blue, and it seems to always move like waves on an ocean.
Just going towards the place. There's like a little tavern at the very center. Yeah.
Yes, you are correct. There was a tavern that was actually run and owned by the mayor of the city. Yep.
Going that way.
All right, so
Calmly, not awkwardly.
So once we get, well, I guess, yeah, I'll worry about what's going on once we're in the city proper.
Alright, you enter the city proper. Streets are kind of bare. You only see like one or two people walking around. Their movements are pretty smooth and not undead shuffly.
So I reach into my belt and I pull out the whistle and go, should we check the tavern first, or should I just summon our friend?
What are you talking about?
Well, last time we were here, that fire Genasi that we ran into handed me this whistle and said when we were back here to whistle this and he would come find us.
I think he was at the tavern, but
He was at
sure.
the tavern, but I mean, we can go look at the tavern real quick, I suppose.
Yeah, might as well give it a shot first, and then if he's not there, then we can whistle it. You're
Fair.
all worried about like sneakiness. Now we're gonna just blow a whistle.
Well, I
Literally.
don't know if it actually produces sound. It may just be to him. I'm hoping it's a magical means.
We head towards the tavern.
Yeah, if you want, you could blow the whistle. I'm just going to the tavern anyway.
Norin and Puck start moving towards the tavern.
So we
Yeah,
stand-
no, I'm going to move towards the tavern
Yeah.
then.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, we're standing in the middle. Okay.
Okay, everyone makes their way to the tavern. You walk in. Looks the same as last time. You see the mayor behind the counter, and you see a familiar fire Gensai sitting at the bar with his head on the table, on the bar top.
Dare you to blow the whistle. All right.
Sorry, I was trying to find. I had notes that I wanted to pull up, and I can't find them. I suppose I can pull up on my phone to see if I had his name.
The fire guy's
That's a
Apollo.
good question. Does anyone remember?
I
Tony
think it's
remembers
Apollo
his name.
because you said it earlier because you were trying to figure out what Apollo sounded like.
Yeah. Guard captain.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to the tavern keep and ask if Apollo's around.
He just looks down at the fire Gensai that's sitting at the bar top with his head rested down.
Well, I wasn't that observant. I didn't roll perception or anything, so.
I know, but I kind of gave that as a freebie.
And then so I turned and Apollo. We managed to find our way back to your world.
He's asleep at the bar top.
Oh,
Use the
goddamn.
whistle. Use the whistle.
Wait, I gotta think of Lokar as the kind that would do this. At least I'll poke him first, like I'll kind of nudge him. Does he wake up? Damn, I was hoping he wasn't gonna wake up. I was really gonna blow the
I was
whistle.
about to take the whistle.
It's the giant armored lizard.
Tortle, yes. How are you doing, Apollo?
How do I look? World's covered in undead. Peachy
Great.
keen, I guess. Peachy keen.
Well, we have some time here. Is there specific invasions or things like that are causing an issue, or is there anything we can take care of while we're here?
Yes. Actually, yes. Barkeep. Round for everyone. I need something for this headache.
I've never said no to a drink.
Yeah, the mayor / barkeep serves up
yeah.
a round, and everyone gets a drink. Who wants one? And Apollo moves to a table so that everyone can sit around, and he leans in with both hands on the mug and gives everyone a quick look over. It's good to see you all again. It's been a while. For a second, I thought you all had forgotten about us.
We've been busy in our area as well. It turns out that your area is not the only one that's been invaded by things. So far, we haven't found any consistency, but it looks like some sort of darkness is spreading throughout, as far as we can see.
Curious, how long has it been since we were last here?
For us? It's been maybe about 3 months.
Oh,
Well, that's interesting.
yeah, for us, it's been like 2 weeks.
You're from another world. Time moves in mysterious ways, I guess.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Man, we'd like to be able to get back here as much as we can, but our means of travel here is limited in energy.
I understand there's a lot of shit going around everywhere. You can't be everywhere at once.
Well, is there anything that we can do that can help you fight back against this? Like,
Well, actually, since your little fiasco last time you were here, taking down the visiting party, the forward party, they've actually started to move troops into the ravine outside our little plateau to stage an actual full-on army raid against our city.
how many troops do they have?
Hard to tell with the undead able to just pop out of nowhere.
Sure, but I mean,
I can tell you that they have a pretty sizable camp set up, though.
And we must raid this camp.
There's only a few of us, but we do have some tools that we brought with us, and we have between me and the cleric here, we have a general understanding of how to deal with these things in large, radiant ways.
Well, here's the thing. A camp like this, it can't just be the usual stupid undead. No, there's got to be a mastermind in that camp, something of actual intelligence that can maybe give us some answers.
And if we eliminate him, we eliminate a great source of power for the undead.
Well, but if it's intelligent, if we can capture it, we can get more information and find out where they're coming from.
Yes, but it is like the shiny one over there is saying. It's also the head of the snake for this specific camp. We cut it off. All the undead in that area, they're done.
So if we can get it alone and question it, then eliminate it, it could do a lot of good for this area and get us information.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
So then we just got to figure out a way to get it alone.
Well, much like a normal camp, it's got patrols. And because it's an undead camp, I've been watching it a while, and they don't keep all their troops up at once. Too much energy. So if we go in, we can sneak in when their troop numbers are low for just a regular patrol. And maybe we can sneak in and get the leader.
Where are they keeping the others that are not currently alive? I don't know, whatever you call it, where they're not active.
Oh, I have no idea.
Probably just leave them on the ground. They don't need them. They didn't need any place special for them. Close by them so they can raise them quickly. No doubt.
All right, so first we should probably scout out if they're in a ravine. We should be able to get eyes on it pretty easily.
Yeah, that's my plan.
And if we do it as a small strike force, maybe we can get this done and get out of there without causing too much ruckus.
Sounds like my kind of plan. Yeah, let's go with that.
Infiltrate the camp. Get the leader.
Get out alive, I guess.
All right. I've also got these, and I pull out of my bag the 5 grenades. These are equipped with holy oil inside of them and should help us eliminate some of the threats if we need to.
Oh, good. Yeah, definitely keep those handy in case shit goes sideways on us.
Is there anybody else that wants to hold one in case we get separated or something?
Bitch, I am a holy hand grenade.
Okay, you're fine.
Bartis holds his hand out.
Okay, I give one to Bartis.
Thanks, brother.
All right, I'll hold on to the other 4 in case we need them, I guess.
All right. Silva, I'm curious, do you guys, Apollo, do you know of any poisons that they've been using? It seems like they've sent someone with a poisoned weapon towards our direction previously, and just curious if you knew anything about them using this kinds of, say, warfare?
I mean, even before the undead, there was lots of political discord, assassins, poisons. As a guard at the castle, I saw it pretty often. But I mean, I can't be certain, with this alien threat of a human coming here from another world, there was definitely new things brought in. You would have to describe the poison to me.
Does Puck have any marks from it?
Well, I have very faint marks, but Snowbush.
Snowbush is back at camp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Snowflake is not here with us.
I show like the edge of my leg and show that it has. Yeah, I learned this from a book. Anyway.
What the fuck is that?
I was the book you found in the burlesque house.
Anyway, it's got some scarring that looks like deadening of the skin. Right around here.
Yeah.
It's been healed, but I've never heard of undead needing poison. Usually they're just
And also
undead.
The assassin that got into our city did manage to stab one of our new compatriots that had joined our group, and we found him dead the next morning, and he had some sort of ooze coming out of his chest where it was stabbed, it seemed like.
As the DM, I'm going to go back and say he did not actually have an ooze coming out of his chest.
Okay.
It's just that the scales and flesh around it were necrotizing.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Yeah. I describe it that way, not the oozing.
It's not the pink ooze from Ghostbusters 2. All right.
No, it's black.
So I was just curious if there was, say, a source of this, or if it's common and there's maybe an antidote that we can assist in helping or having.
Unfortunately, I don't really recognize this poison.
It was worth a shot.
I mean, maybe it's something you can ask about the intelligent leader in the camp. It sounds like something some of their more intelligent officers would use rather than the usual skulls and bones that they send our way.
All right. Well, it was worth a shot. We can, politely ask them.
Yes.
Right, Lokar and Bartis? Polite?
I'm perfectly polite.
Are you insinuating something?
Friendly. I'm just gonna walk away.
As Puck walks away, Silva kind of just nudges him and says thank you. And then, like, really awkwardly says for asking.
Yeah. I get to the door and I'm like, wait, which way?
That way.
It's super descriptive.
I try and walk straight that way.
There's a wall.
I don't walk straight that way.
So we will go ahead and say that as the day in that world gets later, you all come up with your plan to sneak into the ravine outside the plateau that the city is built upon and work your way towards the encampment. The encampment is a bit of a journey. By the time you get there, night is getting ready to fall.
Did he tell us when the patrols are, or is Apollo
Well, isn't he
with
with us? Was he joining us?
Apollo is with you.
Okay, I would
Okay.
turn to Apollo as we're walking and say, like, when are they lower? When are the groupings lower? Is it at night? Is it during the day?
The security is highest during the day.
Okay.
The security is actually at its lowest at night.
Okay.
At night, you can expect maybe 3 or 4 undead monsters just patrolling around.
Okay. So yeah,
During the day,
we should get our
it's
scouting
fine.
out here done in the evening and then strike as soon as we know the iron's hot.
Right. And if
I
there's
feel like
many,
I feel like I should stay back while you guys are scouting and checking it out, because I might stand out like a beacon, make us easier to spot. So I'll find a spot some distance off, and if things go south, I'll charge in.
well, I mean, you can always join me and be the distraction force to pull away any patrols if we need to.
Well, first I want to get a good lay of the ravine. I don't want to go in here blind. If we can get above it and at least look down and see where their camp is set up, are we able to do that?
Oh, yeah. Just over this ridge over here.
Okay.
And you guys go to the ridge, and as you look down the ridge, you can see about another 120 feet away, in a clearing in the ravine, you can see that there is a small encampment of about 20 tents situated around one larger tent. There is no light visible in the camp except for in the central tent. And you can see that there looks to be like 3 or 4 large-sized figures just patrolling around. Kind of the edges of the camp.
Okay.
So, what are we doing? We're gonna just survey.
That's the plan.
All right.
And I really want to, but I'm not going to. Just jump up and go, "You're a fool! I have the higher ground!" No.
Yeah,
no
don't do
Obi-Wan?
that. Don't
Alright.
don't do
No
that.
Obi-Wan references? That's fine.
No.
Okay.
So what does the
that is
landscape look
Puck
like?
telling Lokar, don't do that.
So you guys are on on a ridge leading down from the plateau into the ravine, and the section of the camp that the ravine is in is mostly flat land with kind of like scrubbish bush and grass, not really any tall overgrowth, no trees, no large bushes or anything like that.
So, like, basically no real opportunity to hide ourselves in anything.
Mm,
No, let's go. Is it close to the ravine? So when you say the camp, by the ravine? Is it like next to the ravine? Is it just that's the ravine's like really just kind of the separating factor between us and them?
It's in the ravine, so you would have to go down into the ravine to get into the camp. It's probably about 100 to 120 feet away from your current location, overlooking the ridge into the ravine. I would say that there is definitely an angle where one side of the camp kind of hugs the wall of the ravine that you could probably use to try and sneak in.
Okay.
Hmm.
I kind of look at Bartis and kind of point in that area and be like, I wonder if that's a good place to try to sneak in.
Where are you pointing?
Over by that wall that looks like we could sneak in a little bit.
Well, if you want, I could go check it out.
I don't know if we could distract these big things away somehow and take them out a little ways away from the camp.
Let me try here. And then I shift and I try and make myself look like a ghoul. How does this look?
You look like an undead version of yourself.
I mean, I
I
don't know
blend?
if it's gonna fool them.
Don't hit me, but I don't know.
That's true. You said it's pretty much. Is light enough visibility? Ambient light enough visibility, or do I need to be lighting something up? Because like I definitely don't have dark vision.
Yeah. So this world, there isn't really any strong sources of light except for the moon and stars. I would say, let's take a look.
There's no tree cover though.
Yeah, there's no tree cover.
So
your visibility tonight is shit.
Thanks.
It is a new moon. There is no moonlight. You are working with almost pitch black with only very small sources of light from the tent in the center of the encampment and whatever else you have. Like if Dom pulls out his sword, it has a slight radiant glow.
Okay. Well, okay. So I'm blind as a bat, and
yeah, I'm pretty blind too.
All right, well,
I will have to light a
big things
lantern.
here. If you guys want, maybe. All right, I could try and sneak down there, and I can make a light source for you guys to see the way. Like I can make a.
How are you going to do that without triggering something?
Probably like a faint line on the ground as an illusion that you guys can follow, like an arrow.
Wonder if we could do something like that to distract away one of the big things and kill it out of the earshot.
I am a bit of an archer myself. I could probably make a distraction to at least lead one or two of those brutes away while you guys try and sneak in.
Okay. Yeah, if we can distract them away from one side of the camp, we should be able to sneak in and maybe get to the tent.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. It sounds like a plan that we'll have to put into action next time.
Way to tease.
So next time we will pick up where we left off with breaking into the camp. Thank you very much for listening.
Undead Break-In, the D&D podcast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that voice is hurting my throat.
You still got another hour to do.
You're all welcome.
All right, is that all we're discussing?
Any artifacts? Last minute artifacts? Go.
Did you know that sea otters keep a favorite rock to break shells upon to get to the gooey insides to eat?
Why is it when you say otterfacts, I think of artifacts, but with otters? Like it's just artifacts of otters?
Can we have a world where it's all artifacts in an otter world and it's all like sculptures of otters and shit?
I like it. I would do it.
I'm down.
And now that we're at the end of the podcast, I will do we have a Twitch, we have a YouTube, We obviously have the podcast. We also have a Discord if anybody wants to join it, because nobody else has so far. It's just us on there, which is fine. But
Inviting people to...
I mean, we could plug it around. People can ask.
yeah, the
on,
Discord link
guys.
should be in the podcast description.
It's it's not plugging when it's our own stuff.
I didn't say it was plugging, did I?
Come on, all the plugs. Let's do it.
All the plugs.
All the plugs. That's it. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays generally, so you can come join me there.
Oh, I don't stream yet, but that would be cool to do.
I can give you a streaming code if you want to do it under our umbrella.
There's umbrellas.
No, oh God. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.